Hey guys, it's Brody T, and I'm back with another Binding of Isaac video. Today, let's just kick things off with a random run, because why not? Let's see what character we get. Hopefully it's something good. Looks like we got Azazel, and I think the only kind of run left I have on Azazel is to do a mother run. So the plan for Azazel is pretty easy. We kind of just want to get some range, some damage, and some tier speed, which is standard for every other character pretty much, but with Azazel, it's kind of especially easy. And we get Tech X too, which is just insane for Azazel here, because that instantly solved my range problem, so I think we're kind of set for this run, not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to get into the secret room, and looks like a bomb dropped from the chest, so I am gonna be able to do that. In the secret room, we got some pills, which is 2 speed upgrades, and a speed down, so that's okay. It was a net positive. I can't be mad at the state of this run at all right now, because this is just insane. So we're gonna fight our boss here. Looks like it's gonna be Monstro, and this should be fairly easy. At least I really hope it's really easy, because you can't really ask for a much better start on Azazel. I don't really know what items would be better. Maybe like I don't know actually. Well, we didn't actually get any bombs or keys, so we can't go into the actual room there, so hopefully I get a key from here. I did not. So my only other option is to go into here and regretfully blow up my donation machine and buy the sack to hope for a key. I know, well, I guess no key at all, it is then. I was gonna say, I know I can get to the mother route on the next floor anyway, but I would have liked to just do it on this floor. But that's fine. That just delays our progress by 1 floor here, which shouldn't be too bad. We'll check out our curse room first of all, and hopefully get some stuff from our red chest. We'll take the pills. Shot speed down is actually pretty nice to have. Amnesia does nothing, and in fact, it's actually pretty good to get amnesia, because, well, it means I won't be getting it for the rest of the run, probably. Alright, well, I did go through the whole floor pretty much, except for the item room in the shop, because I only found 1 key, and I guess I'll use it on here. If we have to skip an item room, it's not the end of the world. I'm just gonna do my best to go back here and see if I can maybe scrounge up 1 more key. I think there was an arcade that I found earlier that I'll try to go back to. Alright, here's our arcade. So, we're going to play the slot machine, which is definitely something I don't normally do on these kinds of runs. But at this point, I'm kind of desperate to get a key, because otherwise we're just going to have to skip the item room. And looks like we're going to have to maybe skip the item room unless we get lucky here. Looks like HP is just the payout in this room. Jeez, okay. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to skip this item room. It could be connected to a secret room, but I do need to save 2 bombs if I'm gonna go for the alt path. Alright, let's just drop down to the alt path. It's unfortunate we had to skip our item room, but hopefully it means I can maybe get a planetarium in the future. And we have another floor here with Curse of the Lost, which is kind of frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. That's just the way it goes sometimes. At least we do have great damage because of Tech X, but obviously the run can still get a lot better. Okay, we found the item room, and I do have some keys now, so I can actually go into the item room, and we'll pick up our mystery item, and we get fruitcake, which could be interesting with Tech X Brimstone. So maybe it'll lead to some cool synergies. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's fight our boss before we actually do the lost section of this floor. Just to maybe get an improvement to this run before we subject ourselves to being 1 HP. And we get lipstick, which also lets us get, well, it didn't let us, but we did also get access to our deal with the angel. And we'll fight the angel statue to get a key piece. I do like going for deals with the angel on mother runs, so That's just typically what I like to do. Alright, we took care of the angel statue. We got the key piece. Let's blow up some of these blue fires to maybe get some soul hearts. And we got one, which is good enough. Let's blow up the mines door and go turn into the lost. Alright, this is pretty scary now because I will die in one hit. I'm going to try my best to not have that happen, but you never know. So I'm just going to play back here and do my best to not die. I believe the item room was to the right and then down, and then I should be able to find it. Need to be careful here. There we go. Okay, and okay, here's the item room. I'm not going to go for the boss because of obvious reasons. I don't want to die. When I have Holy Mantle unlocked, I do like to go for some of the riskier boss fights, but right now we don't have Holy Mantle unlocked, so I'm just going to skip it for now, and we'll just move on to the next floor. Alright, let's check out the mines, and hopefully we get some good items on the next floor. Well, so far this run's been going pretty well, but it still can get better. Like, obviously we still need some better damage, and maybe some tier speed would be nice. But damage is obviously the big stat we're going for on this run. Thankfully our item room and our shop are right next to each other. Let's check out our shop first, because I normally check out the item room. We'll spend 5 cents for Mom's bottle of pills. Basically, because why not? And let's check out our mystery item here, which gives us an analog stick, which is actually kind of nice. And we'll take our pill, which honestly, range does not matter with Tech X, but the shot speed down is actually pretty good, so I'm okay with taking that pill. Let's go find our boss now. Alright, here's our boss. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We're going against the shell, which is pretty easy with a setup like this. We kind of just can throw bombs, and one shot should basically kill the whole boss. And there we go, we get eye drops and another deal with the angel, which gives us active contrition, and we can get the second key piece. Hopefully, at least. Assuming I don't die here, which if I do die, then I really need to consider my own Isaac skill level, because if we're being honest, this run's really strong right now. Alright, well, that's about everything I can do on this floor, so we're just going to move on to the next one. Alright, here's our shop, and apparently our secret room just opened up as well, so let's check that out first. And we get Bloody Crown, which, you know what, we'll take it so we can get some more items that we otherwise would not be getting on this run, because we are going to be going to Corpse, unless I forget, which in that case, we will just go to the Womb. Hopefully I don't forget. As long as I get the second key piece on this floor, we should be okay. Alright, our item room is right here, and we've got plenty of keys, so let's check it out. Let's take the mystery item, and we get D7. I think Mom's bottle of pills is actually better here, so we're going to go with that. And while we're here, we may as well grab the second key piece, because I don't know if you guys know this, if you've ever played Repentance and try to do Mother with certain characters, but when you're playing a flying character, this phase or this event is extremely easy, as I'll show you when I pick up the second key piece. Alright, we got the second key piece, and now we'll just probably run all the way through this whole thing, and Mother's head, whatever you want to call it, the demon head, it will never charge at you, and it just becomes really, really easy. As if like Azazel needed an even easier time. It just goes to show it can get easier with Azazel. Alright, let's fight our boss, which I'm guessing is going to be Great Gideon, and it was because of the room being bigger than normal, so I just assumed it was Great Gideon, because usually, well, every time you fight Great Gideon, the room is doubled in size compared to the normal boss arena, which it also could have been a double treble boss, but I think it's more common it was going to be Great Gideon anyway. Alright, we have dealt with Great Gideon just about, and there we go. we get to open up Mausoleum here, and we'll pick up Magic Scab and this Eternal Heart, and we'll just keep moving on here. And looks like we have a dice room here, which could be interesting. I'm interested in seeing what it was, and I was gonna say, if it is a 5 room, I am down to redo the floor after I do everything else on this floor. So that will make the run a little bit longer. However, in turn, we will hopefully have a much stronger run. Let's check out the curse room, and we get red key, which I think is a better item than Mom's pill bottle overall. We'll blow up our little beggar here to get a better deal with the angel chance, and we'll be on our way. And using red key here, we got our ultra secret room, I think it's called, which always has an item in it. So let's see what we get. Anemic is just gonna be okay, honestly. Kind of underwhelming. Doesn't really do anything for me as Azazel, so it's a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. It's not like it hurts me to pick it up. Alright, let's check out our item room. Let's see what we got here. We don't want Cursed Eye for sure, so we'll settle with Rotten Tomato. Could have gotten a better item, but it's fine. I'm sitting on the spikes over here for some reason. I'm not very smart sometimes, but that's alright. We'll check out our shop, and it's a super greed fight, which is fine. We will have a couple more shops here because we have fought greed already, so we can't get super greed or greed now. So now we're going to fight the boss and then use our dice room to do another floor. And it looks like we're fighting the Heretic, which I believe is the newest boss they've added to the game. So it's pretty interesting. I don't have a ton of experience fighting this boss, actually. I'm just going to try my best to not get hit and use Tech X the best I can. He did unfortunately get one hit on me, but that's fine. We did get a deal with the Angel and some HP. So we'll check out what we got here. We'll get Lil Delirium and pick up our Algis rune, and then we'll go back for the whole floor reroll / forget me now. Alright, let's do a reroll of the floor and hopefully get some better items. This will hopefully make up for the fact that I had to skip an item room earlier. I think we had a planetarium on the last floor that I just missed because our Planetarium Chance actually went down, but that's alright. Alright, let's check out our item room, and let's see what we got here. We'll pick up this item, and we get Boom, which is not the greatest item in the world, but it doesn't hurt the run. In hindsight, I think Belly Button would have been a better item overall. Alright, we finally have a shop that I'll be able to buy stuff from, hopefully. And we will definitely pick up more options, and we'll buy Red Candle, because I don't think I've bought it yet on this save file. And we'll go into this red key room. Unfortunately, it didn't really have anything in it, but that's fine. We're going to go in here and buy another charge for it. See what we got over here. And looks like we got an I am error room. It's kind of unfortunate, actually, but it does mean we just have to move on to the next floor. And now we're on Gehenna 2, and we have Cursed the Lost for the 4th time on this run. I don't know how I've gotten so unlucky. Alright, we found our item room. We'll see what we get in here. I think we're going to go for the random item. And we get Glaucoma, which doesn't really do much for me, honestly. I would have liked a better item than that, but it's fine. We'll pick up our Soul Heart here, and check out our shop, and then hopefully find the boss fight. We'll blow up the statue here to get our better deal with the angel chance, and keep moving on. Okay, here's our boss fight, and we're fighting Mom. She shouldn't be too bad, despite the fact that I've had 0 damage ups on this run. That is kind of concerning, but it's okay. Our run still is looking pretty solid, thanks to Tech X. Alright, we dealt with Mom. We didn't get our deal with the Angel, unfortunately. I think we're going to have to go for the negative, honestly, because it does give a damage up. let's see what we have in our boss rush. Doesn't look like it has anything worth doing boss rush for, so we'll fight Mom's Heart and hopefully not die here, because this fight can be challenging. Last time I did this fight, I had Sci-Fly, which made it extremely easy, but we don't have the luxury of having it at this time, but we still got through it just fine. Now, we're going to move on to Corpse, where I can thankfully still get some item rooms. Well, using the right key, we found our Ultra Secret room, so I can get another item through here. Let's see what we get. We get Contagion, which is just alright. And we'll keep moving on to find the item room. Okay, we found the item room. It was the very last room that I actually went to. We're going to pick up the mystery item here. And we get Parasitoid, which is a great item, honestly. That spawns spiders and flies on hit. So that just buffed up our damage quite a bit. Now it's time to fight the boss. And this should be pretty easy. And we're fighting the Scourge here. I'm just going to use my Alga's rune because there's one sitting right outside the room anyway. So I figure why not use our Alga's rune here. Hopefully we get a deal with the Angel. Well, we had a 90% chance of getting a deal, and we didn't get one, which is pretty unfortunate. But despite that, we're going to have to move on to the next floor anyway. I think what I'm going to do with this Alga's rune is I'm going to use it in this room, because there is a strength card waiting for me right here, which I think will actually be more valuable than Alga's, because it does give quite a big damage upgrade thanks to the damage multiplier and the flat damage up it gives. So it'll help me get through Mother quicker, which is definitely something we need on this run. Well, we found our Ultra Secret room yet again. We get Cube of Meat, which at this point in the run is definitely not needed, but that's alright. We can get into our boss trap room thanks to finding the secret room. I don't really want Roid Rage. I don't think it's worth doing 2 bosses for, so I'm just going to continue my search for our item room here. And here's the item room. This will be the last item we get on the run. And we're going to go for the mystery item again. And we get Sissy Longlegs, which is not a great item. It won't help me for Mother, but at least it doesn't hurt the run. Alright, let's fight Mother and do our very best to live through this fight. The strength card should be pretty nice. As you can see, I'm doing quite a bit of damage to Mom. I just need to do my best to not take damage on this phase in order to save as much HP as possible for the next one. And now we're at about 10 damage, despite having only the damage up from the strength card and the negative. So I think that's pretty good. And we got through the first phase here. Now I'm just going to have to do my best to actually live on this part of the fight. And this fight can get pretty difficult, especially this attack, but we got pretty lucky with our tear effect there. That made that easier. Alright, and just like that, we've actually beaten Mother just fine. And now I believe we've done everything we can on Azazel, except for doing the negative on hard mode. But that's just alright. Let's see what we unlock. We unlock the Devil's Crown, which is just an okay trinket. That's going to be the end of the run. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you guys on the next run.